webinar? Webinar started.
You good? Quiet, please. Keep it on. Shh. Thank you. Good evening and welcome to the Committee on Land Use. At this time, please silence all electronic devices. Chair, we're ready to begin.
All right. Good afternoon and welcome to the Committee on Land Use. I am Councilmember Rafael Salamanca. I chair this committee. I would like to welcome my esteemed colleagues who have joined us today. We've been joined by Councilmember Moya, Chair Riley, Majority Whip Brooke Powers, Abreu, Majority Leader Farias, Hudson Sanchez, and Councilmember Dinowitz. Today we are voting on 5 proposals referred to by the Zoning Subcommittee. As always, I would like to thank Chair Riley and Chair Hanks for their ongoing leadership in our 2 subcommittees. First, we will vote to approve the modifications LUs 347 and 348, the 1946 East 7th Street rezoning related to property in Councilmember Felder's district in Brooklyn. The proposal includes a zoning map amendment and a related zoning text amendment, which will facilitate the development of a new 7-story mixed-use building with residential and community facilities and approximately 53 units serving low-income seniors. A modification, as Chair Riley discussed, is more detailed. We will reduce the proposed rezoning area, modify the amended zoning district designation to an R6A district, and strike MIH option 2. We will also vote to approve a pre-considered LUs under application number G25081CCQ to amend our prior City Council resolution for an Article 11 tax exemption for the Ocean Crest development and Majority Whip Brooke Powers District in Queens. The Majority Whip is in support of the application. We will also vote to approve LUs 359, an application for a sidewalk cafe revocable consent for Cozy Corner in Councilmember Holden's district in Queens. The Zoning Subcommittee voted earlier today on the application following a statement on the record by Councilmember Holden detailing the many concerns he has raised throughout this process. We will also vote to approve LUs 349 and 350 for the 560-5604 Broadway rezoning, which includes a zoning map amendment and a related zoning text amendment to facilitate the development of a 100% affordable housing project with approximately 226 units in Councilmember Dinowitz's district in the Bronx. Councilmember Dinowitz is in support of the proposal, and I understand he will be giving a statement in support at today's hearing. Councilmember, you have the floor.
Thank you, Chair. Today, the Land Use Committee is voting on 5602 and 5604 Broadway rezoning. This is a 13-story, 100% affordable housing development in the heart of Kingsbridge with a proposal for 226 affordable units, 91 set aside as permanently affordable. But the number of units that is being built isn't the whole story about this development. This is a development that meets the needs of the local community. And this was a development we're able to negotiate because of the ULURP process. And early in the process, we negotiated deeper affordability, a majority 2- and 3-bedroom apartments, parking spaces, and enhanced environmental infrastructure. This development underscores the type of housing the city needs. More affordable housing, family-friendly housing, environmentally sound housing rooted in the fabric of the North Bronx. This development is not about as many small units as can be shoved in a building. It is about the type of units that are going in a building that meets a community need, that meets the community's needs. It came out of a rigorous land use process with developers testifying in front of the community board and even meeting with us before the ULURP process even began. Most residents will be working families earning between $30,000 and $130,000 with units set aside for formerly homeless New Yorkers. This is the type of housing that keeps families in the Bronx, and families are the ones leaving our city at the fastest pace. To support flexibility, a commercial overlay was mapped that allows residential parking to be reclassified as public parking if needed. Residents will also have the first opportunity to access these parking spaces. And again, this is exactly the kind of development that I and my community have been fighting for. Actually affordable units, family-friendly homes, space and stability, family needs. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilmember. Finally, we'll vote to approve the modifications LUs 353 and 355 for the 515 7th Avenue proposal, which consists of 2 zoning special permits to facilitate the development of a new commercial building in Councilmember Bacha's district in Manhattan. The proposal includes a zoning special permit to allow transient hotel use and a zoning special permit for a floor area bonus for a covered pedestrian space. These actions require council modifications to reflect updated rules made applicable to the site as a result of the newly adopted MSMX proposal just last month. I want to be clear that these modifications are technical in nature and will not alter the proposed height, bulk, or uses for either of the 2 potential development scenarios. Councilmember Bacha is in support of the proposal as modified. I will also note for the record, as explained in the zoning subcommittee, that this proposal originally included 2 additional applications, LUs 354 for a bulk modification special permit and LUs 356 for a zoning text amendment, which became unnecessary upon the adoption for the City Council of the MSMX proposal. As a result, the applicant withdrew LUs 354 and 356 by letter on August 20th, 2025. Therefore, pursuant to Council Rules 11.60B, I am making a motion to file LUs 354 and 356. I would now like to recognize any of my colleagues who wish to make any remarks. Seeing none, I now call to approve LUs 349, 350 for 5602-5604 Broadway and the preconsidered applications G250081CCQ for Ocean Crest. To approve the modifications, LUs 347-348 for the 1946 East 7th Street and LUs 353 and 355 for the 515 7th Avenue. And to disapprove LUs 359 for the Cozy Corner. And a motion to file LUs 354 and 356. Will the clerk please call the roll?
Good afternoon, William Martin, Committee Clerk. Roll call vote, Committee on Land Use. All items are coupled. Chair Salamanca.
Aye or no?
Moya.
I vote aye.
Thank you. Riley.
Aye.
Brooks Powers.
I vote aye.
Thank you. Abreu.
Aye.
Farias.
I vote aye.
Hanks. Hudson.
Aye.
Sanchez.
Aye.
With a vote of 8 in the affirmative, 0 in the negative, and no abstentions, all items have been adopted as described by the chair.
Thank you. That concludes today's business. I would like to thank members of the public, my colleagues on land use and council staff, and the Sergeant at Arms for attending today's meeting. This meeting is hereby adjourned.